My beloved child, listen closely. Don't rush past this moment. I know you're scrolling. I know you're about to swipe up, to move on to the next thing, to dismiss this as just another voice. But hold still with me, just for these next minutes. Something enormous is reaching for you right now. Something so quiet, so divinely orchestrated that if you blink, you might miss the moment it was released in your name. There is a reason your thumb paused. There is a reason your heart just clenched for a second. A transfer, substantial, life-altering, was triggered for you in the last 24 hours. Not by a friend, not by family, not by anyone your logic could ever predict, but by a stranger, a person whose name has never crossed your lips. Stay with me to the end. Something shifted in the unseen around you. Someone, led not by chance but by destiny, entered your name into a financial pathway. Their intention was clean, their timing divine. Their action was a sudden, unexpected obedience to a nudge they didn't fully understand. Do not click away. A significant amount, larger than your mind can even measure in this moment, was pushed toward your timeline. The moment it moved, a resisting energy, a spirit of delay tried to block its path. That resistance is why you're feeling this tension. That blockage is why you're here, listening. The release is active. The window, however, is narrow. Stay to the end. Let your heart pay attention. A stranger's action has locked itself to your destiny. This is rare, once in a lifetime rare, the kind of story people tell but hardly ever live. Yet it is unfolding with your name on the envelope. The conduit that carries this blessing isn't waiting on your bank balance or your logic. It's waiting for your spirit to answer yes. Don't step away. The amount is hovering in the spiritual realm, awaiting your confirmation. If you wander, it dissipates. If you remain, it anchors to your path. That pressure in your chest right now, that warmth gathering in your hands, that sudden rushing awareness that something is happening, those are not accidents. They are confirmations. My beloved child, something enormous is waiting for you. A stranger wrote your name. A stranger sent your blessing. A stranger activated your breakthrough. But only you can cancel it. Your path has been quiet for too long. People have overlooked you, measured you with small rulers, whispered that your rise would never come. Destiny does not require their apology. It requires a moment like this one. Do not skip. What's approaching is not trivial. It is not a coincidence. It is not random. It is deliberate. It is divine. It is powerful. And it is yours if you stay. Breathe with me. The next few moments carry something even larger than you expect. You did not arrive here by luck. You are not hearing this because of chance. You are here because the system carrying your provision has paused, waiting for your presence. Stay with me. Do not drift. Keep your focus. This is your hour. You are entering the part where the truth gets louder, clearer, and stronger. The one who sent that money did not land on your name by mistake. They were guided, as if an unseen hand placed your name at the forefront of their mind. Their action is now intertwined with your breakthrough. Stay.
Listen, beloved, there is a spiritual signature attached to the amount released for you. That signature carries a rare code, something that activates once in a lifetime. This is that activation. If you turn away, the code fades. If you remain, the blessing settles. Right now, the network holding your blessing is trembling, not because something is wrong, but because something big is trying to land. The release is pressing forward. Old barriers are being removed. The timeline that felt stuck is opening faster than your senses can keep up. Stay here. Your energy is shifting. You can feel it. The sudden heat, the quiet pull, the quickening of your heartbeat. This isn't fear. This is confirmation that your breakthrough is inches away. The stranger who initiated this didn't know your long nights, your private fights, your moments of breaking down, but the divine knew. The universe knew, and at the perfect pulse of time, your name rose to the surface. Stay with me. There's a reason no deposit notification has hit your phone yet. The final confirmation depends on your presence in this precise moment. Not later, not tonight, not tomorrow, right now. Beloved, the amount approaching you is not ordinary. It carries restoration for what was stolen. It carries elevation from where you've been stuck. It carries a story flip from strain to stable. You weren't meant to see this earlier. You were meant to see it now. As the spiritual locks release, as the transfer searches for its rightful receiver, as your destiny presses toward you with an unstoppable force. Your struggle had an expiry date. That date is behind you now. Everything that was delayed, denied, or diverted has been rerouted back to your name. A stranger started the motion. Only you can complete it. Stay. Hold this moment. Take a deeper breath. Don't move from here. The unveiling is about to shift into the part that shakes your soul in all the right ways. As these words reach you, the energy around your name is shifting again. The system carrying your blessing has entered the verification phase, the moment where the transfer tests for a lock into your timeline. Stay put. There is a magnetic pull on your destiny right now. It is drawing abundance toward you quickly, urgently, irresistibly. This kind of force appears only when your life is about to change for good. The stranger who initiated this didn't know your face, your story, or your pain, but somehow your spirit called out in the quiet of your hardest nights, and their spirit answered. Stay to the end. Your breakthrough is not sneaking in. It arrives like a sudden storm, breaking old patterns, shattering spiritual blockages, rewriting the financial lines of your story. You've held burdens you never deserved. Heaven refuses to let you shoulder them any longer. You've stepped into a timeline where blessings don't drip, they pour. Where opportunities don't knock, they swing the door open. Where provision doesn't crawl, it arrives in waves. This is the shift happening now, the moment your soul anticipated without words. Stay with me. Behind the scenes, something unusual has been happening. A notification meant for you tried to appear, then paused, not because anything failed, but because the higher realm is waiting for your full participation, your presence, your attention, your alignment. Every second you stay here, the blessing moves closer. Every moment your spirit stays open, the amount strengthens. Every breath you take now readies the transfer to enter your path. The pressure you feel isn't imagination. The tilt in your energy isn't a fluke. That sense that something life-changing is approaching you is right. Stay. Do not click away. What comes next will land deeper than anything you've heard so far. The blessing triggered for you has crossed into final clearance. This is where destiny decides whether the amount fully enters your life or evaporates. Your presence in this exact moment is what holds it in place. Listen carefully. The one who sent the funds didn't act from luck. Something unseen pressed your name into their heart. Your energy reached them across the distance. Your silent cry met their willing hand. Yes, stay. Right now, the system is glowing with your name. Glowing because the amount is significant, big enough to change your stress levels, your choices, your direction. That is why you are being asked repeatedly to remain. The blessing is passing through a rare verification layer reserved for moments like this, moments that arrive just before major turning points. And this is yours. Do you know why your hands feel warm? Why your heart is beating just a little faster? Why your spirit feels hyper alert? Because the blessing is inches away from attaching. Your timeline is no longer flat, it's rising, moving, accelerating, preparing for the moment the amount drops into your life like a divine downpour. Now, beloved, the release has entered the activation zone. The system isn't just displaying your name, it's circling it, it's prioritizing it, it's pulling it forward. Destiny is rearranging the logistics to ensure you receive what was always meant for you. The stranger who initiated this has no idea what they set into motion. They don't know how long you've endured. They don't know the weight you've carried. They don't know how many quiet nights you waited for a sign. But the divine did. That's why this blessing is now magnetized to your energy. Feel into this moment. The blessing is vibrating with urgency. It is pushing through old delays, old limitations, old narratives that tried to hold you down. You can feel the hum of it, a warmth, a gentle pressure, a keen awareness that something big is approaching. That's alignment, not fantasy. The system has reached final synchronization. This is where your spirit gets checked, not your bank. It's why this message has a hold on you. Your spirit is the confirmation code, and right now it is speaking. Yes. This moment is not ordinary. It is the kind that rewrites stories, where quiet becomes breakthrough, where waiting becomes receiving, where struggle transforms into elevation. The amount hasn't dropped because it's waiting for one final alignment, your stillness, your presence, your agreement with the abundance now settling in the air around you. You are closer than you think, closer than you've ever been, closer than your past can ever block. Feel this truth. The blessing is not here to test you. It's here to steady you, to lift you, to show you that the season of scarcity is closing faster than you ever imagined. Stay. Don't move. Keep your eyes here. The moment you have prayed for is standing a breath away. Now, the blessing enters the lock-in phase. This is where destiny chooses whether the funds anchor to your life or slide elsewhere. Right now, it is choosing you. The system is lit with a rare intensity. Your name isn't simply visible, it's marked. It sits in the priority channel of abundance. Heaven is refusing to let you exit this moment without receiving what belongs to the next chapter of your life. Your energy is rising. You can feel it. Warmth in the chest, a delicate vibration in your hands, a surprising calm settling over your mind. That's alignment. The system is checking one last thing. Are you fully here? If your attention splinters, the connection weakens. If you remain, it completes. You are doing this beautifully. Stay with me. This is a sacred turning point. Every detour, every delay has led you to this precise second. The boat is seconds away from anchoring. Stay focused, stay present, stay. The energy around your name is peaking, louder, stronger, brighter than at any point before. The blessing is at your door. It is no longer wandering. It is no longer searching. It stands at the threshold, waiting for your final alignment. The system is flashing a rare signal, one that only appears when a transfer is moments from completion. Your name is highlighted. Your identity is confirmed. Your energy is tethered to the amount. A powerful shift is passing through your space. Your heart beats differently. Your hands feel light. Your mind goes still, as if your whole being is preparing for a kind of breakthrough you've never seen. That's because the blessing is touching your timeline. The process has reached the final alignment confirmation. At this point, your past doesn't cast a vote. Your setbacks hold no say. Only your presence matters. And you are here, aligned, ready. Your aura is widening. Your energy is opening. Your spirit is signaling ready to the force guiding this blessing toward you. You feel heavy and light at all once because your destiny is rearranging itself under your feet. The blessing is inches away from attaching permanently. This message is holding the door for you. Remain in this energy. Remain in this moment. Now, the transfer steps into the binding zone. The system stops asking and begins to deliver. Your name is locked. Your timeline is open. Your destiny is alert. The atmosphere around your life is vibrating at a frequency you've never felt. Heavy yet hopeful. Warm yet steady. Alert yet calm. This is the state just before abundance settles for good.
The one who began this process has no idea what they unlocked. They didn't know they turned the key on a chapter that had been sealed. They didn't know they cracked open a portal that once felt forever closed. The divine knew. That's why this moment feels so sacred. The pathway carrying your blessing is scanning your timeline, checking for blocks, for drag, for resistance, and every scan points to one conclusion: you are ready. The release presses against the edge of your reality, waiting for your spirit to hold steady. You've come too far to step out of alignment now. You've weathered too many storms to let your blessing drift. Remain, breathe, let the connection thicken. As these words sink into you, the bond between you and the blessing strengthens. Your energy field turns magnetic. Your road clears. Your future becomes louder. The balance of heaven tips toward your name, here, now, at this exact pulse of time. Inhale deeply. The blessing is seconds from crossing into your life. It isn't asking permission anymore. It isn't scanning for alternatives. It is moving toward you without pause. This is the bridge between your old chapter and your new. Now, my beloved child, the process enters the irreversible stage. From here, the blessing cannot turn back, it cannot cancel, it cannot reroute, it can only advance toward your life. Your name pulses inside the system with a rare light, reserved for a chosen few. That light appears when a transfer is too purposeful, too sacred, too essential to be held any longer. Your timeline is open, your energy aligned, your breakthrough in motion. Destiny saw what others missed. Your quiet resilience wrote a signal across the unseen. This transfer answers it. The system shifts into the final merge, where two frequencies become one rhythm. Your heaviness isn't fear, it's the weight of a miracle preparing to land. The descent begins, gentle, precise. Your body knows, your soul knows, your mind, even now, begins to understand. You are chosen. Amen.